boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And that gets things running. And it's Cáceres. He's got away. Elects to cross. Oh, smashing header! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Foot in. Touré with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Maradona. And that's a good... Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Scholes. And here's Torres, and here's Maradona. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Messi. Scholes. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's been caught napping! No goals as yet. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Roberto Baggio. And it's Scholes. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Yaya Touré. He's in space and looking for options. And that is expertly dealt. Applies the finish! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Roberto Baggio. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Quality ball. Fernando Torres. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Palestine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Touré cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Maradona. He's in a good position here. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, chance, surely! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Baggio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Palestine heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Adams gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Played out wide. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on, and he's searching. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Maradona goes short.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Messi.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Cannavaro. Tchouaméni. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Palestine really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Palestine sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Baggio. Can he get it through? And this is Torres. Shot at goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control. Cannavaro. Scholes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a key interception. So what can they make of this? And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Maradona. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Adams. And this is Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He is through here. Tries a shot. Baggio attempts a clearance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
La asistencia a este partido
Tchouaméni.
asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Yaya Touré. Some resolute defending there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's intervened well there. Tchouameni, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes. Cannavaro. Roberto Baggio.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Baggio.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Scholes. Adams. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it four?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Corner number
3,
2 then.
el dorsal 19, el dorsal 42, Yaya Touré. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15,
Maradona with the short
el
one.
dorsal 20,
Now it's Maradona.
Makelele, el dorsal 27.
It's
Se produce un cambio
Maradona!
de
It's run
jugadores.
loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tchouameni, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Palestine, almost home and dry now. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Adams. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's being shifted off it. Makelele. Now it's Maradona. Just 5 minutes left. It's come to nothing. Makelele. And it's Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Maradona. And they've got a throw.
A Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. So that's it, it is all over. Palestine, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Roberto Baggio. Some really good ball movement. And this is Messi! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi. Neymar. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's good vision. Shot could be on. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckenbauer. Now it's Villa. Palestine looking to pass their way through. He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Palestine are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Ah, that's a fine interception. Costa Curta. Scholes. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Played out to the right. Beckham. That's a good run down the left. Neymar. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts.
Might want to be careful there.
Played back, looking for options for movement. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Oh, well played. It is a corner. Madrid with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Maradona. That looks a decent ball. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Palestine finding their passes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such... He's tried one! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Scholes. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Now that's well seen too. Adams. Scholes. Spread out to the left. Baggio receives it in a wide position. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Superb goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Beckenbauer. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please join me in
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Palestine head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Messi! Messi! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Batistuta. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer. And this is Scholes. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona goes short. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Palestine take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot! Oh, split second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Guardiola was in no mood for any of that. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Neymar. Driving forward. And this is Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance to the chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land. It'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. And they're on him in a flash.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Beckham. Nice-looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Could move up a gear here. That's tidy. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Goes for a shot! Maradona. Palestine are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. They really do have to make something of this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot at goal! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maradona.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Can he get onto this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Scholes. Nicely aimed pass. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Another throw-in. Palestine leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vieira tries to pass it through. Chance to deliver. Terrific header! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Maradona. Maradona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maradona plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer, that's a cute ball. Now there's a fun. Kvaratskhelia! And another try! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Now it's Maradona. And he's cut it out. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Maldini. Played into space out wide. Scholes. Owen. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the shot! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Neymar.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Adams. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Pelé. Oh, cracking ball. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Shot could be on. And this is Pelé. And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So it's back to business. And it's Baggio. Palestine, different. It's Maradona! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
To Luis Suarez. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Roberto Baggio. Scholes. Goes for goal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Palestine go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No way through. Now it's Villa, and he plays one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Palestine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. And it's Maldini. Flings it across. And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that has left him in a heap. Nicely weighted ball. Adams spots it and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball. Scholes, who does have an assist to his name. Oh no, this does not look good. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee's awarded a free kick. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Palestine are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pops for safety. Scholes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Villa. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Knocks it into space. David Villa is onto this. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass.
Palestine surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's really well cleared. And now the breakaway. David Villa. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Neymar. Maldini could try cutting inside. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
21,
time for changes
el
on
dorsal
both sides,
7,
actually.
Neymar. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 19.
And it's Maradona.
Luis Suárez. Serán sustituidos por...
Can he get
el
on the end of
dorsal
this?
9, Ribery. El dorsal 14.
I thought it was
el
going to happen
dorsal
then.
17,
How many
el
more
dorsal
chances can they
32,
realistically
cambio de
expect now?
jugadores. Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's in a great position here. Conte. Roberto Baggio. Bayer. Cannavaro. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.